I would like to show you this book, The Immortal Games of Capablanca, written by Fred Reinfeldt. Obviously it was a long time ago because the book is mainly made in descriptive notation. The funny thing is that Dover often republish these books. I don't understand why they didn't convert them in algebraic. I'm sorry for the criticism, but I mean, we are in 2024. The book is maybe written in the 1970s or 1950s. Why do you keep the algebraic? I don't know. On the other hand, I think that it's interesting to learn the algebraic, and I see that, like always, if one practice, the more you practice and the better you become at something. I would like to show you some of the games by Capablanca because I listened to an interview by Grandmaster Kolovic. He said that he watched about 200 games by Capablanca in a period of 3 months, and that we really did something on his game. He transformed the way he looked at chess. So if it worked for him, I hope it worked for us, maybe at least for you, maybe not for me, but for you. And if it works for you, I'm very happy. And so it's worth it, right? I collected many books about Capablanca, and I will cycle through them to give you game after game in order to keep it entertaining. The game I'm going to present you today is game 23 of this collection of 112 games. It was played in St. Petersburg in 1913. Capablanca is white, Alekhine is black. And here it says, this appeared to have been the 4th encounter between the two future world champions. Alekhine makes a very poor impression, and one gave us that he had a bad attack of Capablanca fright. Okay, so Capablanca starts with pawn queen 4, and black also plays pawn queen 4. Pawn queen bishop 4, pawn queen bishop 3. So this is a Slav. Pawn king 3, knight bishop 3, knight king bishop 3. As you can see, this knight and this rook are in the right position because they were generally the knight king and the rook king and the king rook. Okay, so that's why they are there, and the same happens for this in black. Okay, after knight king bishop 3, black plays pawn king 3, so this is a semi-Slav, and this is a queen knight queen 2, queen knight queen 2. One of Capablanca innovation, the main idea is to answer an eventually pawn for pawn with knight for pawn, avoiding the loss of time with the queen king bishop, and at the same time reserving a powerful post for the queen knight at king 5. So the idea is if black takes here, takes back, and then he can go here. Okay. Capablanca later adopted the same idea in the orthodox defense, as for example in game number 37. Okay, so black continued with queen knight queen 2. He says that knight king 5 was better, or pawn bishop 4 was better. Pawn bishop 4. I don't know. Honestly, pawn bishop 4 would become the Tarash, but then he has wasted the tempo. Why would you do that? No, doesn't make sense. Okay, so queen knight, king 2, queen 2, bishop queen 3, and now we see bishop king 2. Okay. Now notice that this move is kind of dangerous because white can play this, okay? So that's a danger in this situation. Yeah. Castle, and let's see, queen bishop 2. White has quite a choice of good moves. In addition to the test move, pawn king king 4 or pawn queen knight 3. Queen knight 3 yields an excellent game. So pawn king 4 would be to attack the center. Pawn king knight 3, queen knight 3, it's to develop probably this bishop on that diagonal. After queen bishop 2, it continues with pawn for pawn, knight for pawn, freeing a little the diagonal for that bishop, pawn bishop 4, queen knight king 5. So I think Rainfield obviously saw this game already before, and that's why he knew of this maneuver, because it wasn't easy to imagine, honestly. Pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, and king knight 3, or knight 3. Knight 3. Which one it is? Knight 3. Knight 3. Okay, so it's here. White has attained his objective, a strong knight on king 5, but black appears to have counterplay in his occupation of queen 4. Queen 4. Okay, so that's the counterplay because he's fighting against an isolated queen pawn. And in fact he says, and potential pressure on the isolated queen pawn. Capablanca therefore forces a weakness in the hostile position with knight 5. Knight 5. Okay. Pawn knight 3. Obviously, everybody was going here. An ugly move, but he has no choice because pawn, king, rook 3 would play bishop here, forcing a mate. Wow! Can you imagine? If you don't take, he plays check. And then, what do? You take, check again, checkmate. Oh, wow. Wow. That's incredible. Okay, so the right move is pawn knight 3, right? Knight 5 on bishop 3. And here it's incredible, this notation, because it's huge. It's knight, and then it says knight 5, bishop 3. Okay, knight 5, bishop 3. So the knight goes back. And now we have a king knight 2. King knight 2. Okay. Okay, so it seems that this retreat was made to play bishop here, and that was a problem. So let's see what happens. After there is bishop, king, knight 5. Bishop, king, knight 5. Then we have queen, knight, queen 4. queen, knight, queen 4. Queen, rook, bishop 1. Queen, rook, bishop 1. Bishop, queen 2. Oh yeah. Okay. And it seems that so it seems that here black couldn't play this because it wasn't fast enough, because he would have played this, queen, queen 2, and after if you take, he would play what? Bishop, rook 6 check, rook 6 check. So if you take the bishop, he will give you a check here. I don't know. Unfortunately, the descriptive is kind of messy. However, for this kind of line, I think the author should have put a diagram because that would have helped to play a little better since it's in descriptive. Okay, so queen, queen 2, so it's obviously threatening that. Knight, knight 1. Okay, so protecting that. Bishop takes bishop. Queen takes bishop. Okay, and now there is bishop, king 4. A much admired move, not least of all by Capablanca himself. As the game goes, it proves to be the winning move. Okay, and here there is finally a diagram. I like these diagrams, they are beautiful. I don't know if you ever saw these diagrams in the Dover books. I honestly like them. Okay, let's see how the game ends. Bishop, knight 4. Bishop, knight 4. Attacking the rook there. King, rook, king 1. And queen goes to queen 3. So this is a mistake, okay? This queen to queen 3 is a mistake. Why is a mistake? Because it follows bishop takes knight, pawn takes bishop, and obviously you cannot take like this because there would be this and the attacks both, okay? So you cannot do that. And after there is queen, rook 5. Queen, rook 5. Pawn, queen, rook 3. Pawn, queen, rook 3. Queen goes to bishop 7. Queen to bishop 7. And this is a good move. Queen takes queen. And it follows with rook takes queen, obviously. And then pawn, rook 3. Pawn, rook 3. Rook takes the pawn. Oh, it's a very strange move. Queen, rook, bishop 1. Queen, rook, bishop 1. Pawn, queen, knight 3. Pawn, queen, knight 3. Rook goes to bishop 7. And it's followed by pawn, queen, rook 4. Bishop goes to king 7. Wow, very interesting move. But of course, it seems it's not so good because it leaves this queen 2 unguarded. Okay. Knight goes to rook 4. Knight goes to rook 4. Pawn, king, rook 4. Pawn, king, rook 4. And now there are the final moves that are knight in 4 takes the pawn. Wow. Knight in 4 takes the pawn. I don't understand. Rook. I cannot take because of this. Oh my god, what a mess. Rook on king 1. Rook on king 1. Rook takes pawn check. Yeah, because it's protected, no? King, rook 3. Pawn, bishop 4. Pawn, rook 4. Obviously, Alekin is trying to have both of them on that thing. Knight, rook 4. Knight, rook 4. It's probably trying to go here. Rook takes knight. Hoppla, Bishop pawn takes rook. And I think I made something wrong here. Because how is possible with bishop pawn? Bishop pawn takes rook. I don't understand. Okay, let's go back, probably. Where were we? Okay. Well, I don't know. I think maybe it's a mistake because here it says bishop pawn takes rook, but in reality it's the queen pawn that takes the rook. So let's see if I can get the other. King, knight 4. And it goes here. Pawn, knight 3. Pawn, knight 3. And it goes here. King, knight 5. Okay. Rook, knight 7 check. Rook, knight 7 check. Yes. King, rook c 6. King, knight 2. And here black resign. So I think I got it all right, but the one that said bishop pawn for rook didn't make any sense because it was this one. So why did he get that? I don't know. So it should be written queen pawn takes rook. If I got it right. I hope so. Maybe I didn't. I don't know, guys. If I didn't get it right. Again, I'm sorry in that case because this descriptive notation can be a little difficult to read. So I'm sorry for that, but the good thing is I hope to improve in the next days, showing you more games from these books. Thank you very much.